you, Mr. Toastmaster and fellow Toastmates and community. Mishkekekwe Indishnakas. My Ojibwe name is Medicine Woman. It was given to me in 1998 while interning with the Sault Ste. Marie tribe of Chippewa Indians. I was told that my name was given to me because my smile brings medicine to people. I, like several other Americans, am a mutt. My dad was born and raised in southeast Michigan and comes from a very large Catholic family with blood from the Ojibwe, Scottish, and French Canadian. My great-grandmother didn't want any of us to know that we were part Ojibwe. So for a long time, my family went without knowing until my Uncle Harvey did some research on our family tree. And to this day, our family is very proud to be Native American. And it's timely, but we like to celebrate our heritage. We go up to Sault Ste. Marie every 4th of July weekend and celebrate at the powwow. My mother was born and raised on a farm in southwest Minnesota and also comes from a very large Catholic family, but with German and Norwegian blood. I was born in Hollywood, Florida, but raised in Royal Oak, Michigan, where I reside today. And I have 3 sisters, 2 half-sisters, and way too many cousins. But that makes it fun to play in our family reunions. My childhood memories include playing with my sisters all the time. Barbie's cars, My Little Ponies, Monopoly, you name it, we played it. Our family has a love for music. My grandmother played piano and sang in church. I have several aunts and uncles and sisters who perform in community theater and musicals. And my sisters all got blessed with beautiful voices. But that gene skipped over me, so I decided to play an instrument. At first I chose the flute because that's what my older sister was playing and I wanted to be exactly like her. But I ended up loving it and became somewhat decent to the point where I worked my way up to first chair at the Metropolitan Detroit Youth Symphony Orchestra. And I almost went to school at Western Michigan University to become a professional flutist, but the more sensible side of me figured out that might not be the best idea. So when I didn't get into University of Michigan School of Music, I went there anyway to pursue other interests. At the time, I had no idea what these interests would be. After taking an ecological issues class and learning of the devastation and environmental injustice occurring on Native American lands, I found my new interest and prepared to be a professional tree hugger. I graduated from U of M's School of Natural Resources and Environment with a Bachelor of Science in Environmental Policy and Behavior. I left college feeling like I was ready to change the world. Well, what I got instead was a summer internship, followed by 4 months of unemployment and living with my family, my parents. But everything happens for a reason, and I now work for an organization with a great mission of protecting Michigan's environment. Another thing I found in college was my husband. Have you all heard of the MRS degree? That's where, or a Mrs. degree, where one goes to school to find her mister. That wasn't my original intention. It was education, of course. But I knew from the minute I spotted George across that Michigan marching band field, tooting his horn, while I was trying to keep in step with the tuba section, the rest was history. We enjoyed our early 20s living and working in Chicago for a few years after graduation. And we got married in 2000. And I recommend that if you can swing it, get married in a year that ends in a 0, because it helps you keep track of your anniversary years much easier. 10 years later, we have 2 beautiful sons. Antonio is 4 years old, and he has his sights set on becoming the youngest drum major for the Michigan Marching Band. And Alejandro is what we call him our little chihuahua. He's very tiny for his age, but he has a fierce bite. You may be able to tell from our sons' names that I married into a Mexican family. My mom always jokes that we chose Alejandro's name because she wouldn't be able to pronounce it. And it did. It took her almost 2 days and a lot of laughter in the hospital before she finally got it. When I'm not working or taking care of my kids, I try to take care of myself by doing yoga, walking, hiking, playing my flute in church, and gabbing with my girlfriends, sisters, and enjoying date nights with my husband. My husband and I love to travel. Our favorite travel place is the Traverse City, Leelanau Peninsula area. They have everything. They have wine, food, city life, wine, water dunes, and wine. We call it God's country. What does the future have in store for me? I don't know, but I do know that I want to continue to live life to the fullest, to get outside my comfort zone and challenge myself, and to try to make the world a better place. And who knows, maybe I'll run for office one day, or even try haggis. The Ojibwe never say goodbye, so instead I will say, Loma Pi, see you later.